like a grain. It's actually not a grain, it's a seed, but very similar in texture and taste to a grain. And this is just a really simple, easy recipe that I use for a side dish, and it's great warm, but it's also really great cold on salads as well. So right now I have some purple onion and garlic sauteing, and it's just about ready here.
What's it sauteing in?
It's I actually use coconut oil to saute it, which gives it a nice flavor as well. So this recipe, and I'll post this on the blog, it called for half a cup of red onion and 2 teaspoons of garlic. So I used about 3 or 4 garlic cloves, just depending how big they are. So that's about ready there. Okay, the next step is you're going to add the quinoa, which looks like this, little seeds here. And you can rinse it first. It's actually probably better if you do, because they say it has kind of a soapy texture. If you don't, but I've never tasted that.
Excellent source of protein.
Yes. So this is the next step. I'm going to add that in. Supposed to be about a cup. And then you add water, 2 cups of water. And stir
there's
that
a doggy.
Okay, so the other thing is that it needs 1 small carrot grated. I like a little extra carrot, so I'm going to do 2 grated. This is such an easy recipe, and it is so good. Like I said, we like it hot or cold. You can even, the next day, if you want it cold, put it in a salad with some hard-boiled eggs chopped up. It's a really, really nice salad. Okay, so I'm going to grate the rest of this carrot in a second, but you stir it up, you bring it to a boil, and then simmer it for about 20 minutes, and then it's ready. So I'll come back. Okay, our quinoa is finished, so we're just going to look at the finished product here. Doesn't that look delicious? One thing I forgot to mention earlier is I do put a little bit of sea salt in there, and then I normally season it with Herbamire, which is just fresh dried herbs and some sea salt. It's great multi-purpose seasoning that you can get at Ozark Natural Foods or any health food store. So I just kind of do it to taste, you know, just sprinkle some in and then stir it up and see how that tastes, and just add more as you need it. One other thing that I forgot to mention too is it is really great to buy quinoa in bulk. It's fairly inexpensive. I just reuse some of these old containers or jars. If you take it to the health food store and go to the customer service desk, they'll give you a tare weight for it. So if you have old jars, so it'll zero out when you put your item in bulk, whatever you choose to. But it's a great way to buy a lot of things and store it and freeze it or whatnot. Not just quinoa, but lots of nuts and seasons and raisins and lots of things that you just keep and store. So that's just another tip. But again, it's pretty inexpensive if you do it that way. So enjoy.